Word, please, is yours.
Excuse me for, it's not protocol proper to speak after the closing by the moderator, but I took the liberty of contributing something that has to do not exactly with the methodology followed here. It's a little bit of a different nature, but I think it's useful for a gathering like the present one. There is a factor that doesn't enter into statistics, and the factor is the unknown people that work either individually or in groups for the environment. I don't know if there are statistics and if we are aware of the magnitude of the contribution. This morning, they are people, we have a team from the Archdiocese, from our Archdiocese, the communication people. They follow everything, they try to record the thing, and they try to keep the website absolutely not up to date, but up to the minute. Now, this morning they came up to me and they say, we developed these days a video game in our website for children related to the environment, connected to the visit of the Patriarch. The Patriarch didn't ask them to do that. I didn't ask them to do that. They did that. It's not recorded. It's not statistically verifiable, but it's there. So I thought there might be other things as well. There are. 2 weeks ago, I had the honor of inaugurating a community center in a town in Connecticut. It's an addition to the original church. They did it in 1 year in spite of the economic crisis. It's a magnificent, beautiful center, capacity 1,000 people, adjacent classrooms, but that's not the main issue. They came to me and said, we are exceedingly proud because this is environmentally not only pleasant, but contributing because of saving of energy to its maximum, cutting to its minimum pollution, and creating a recycling thing of the first highest quality for children. And this is not the only one. There are similar things. It was costly a bit to do this thing, but they say the sacrifice is worth in view of the future. And then before that, exactly a week before that, it was the inauguration of a retreat center in New Hampshire. There is a summer camp for children, originally 190 acres. They added bought another 60 to make it safe from intrusion from developers. So here is a 260 acres approximately summer camp. The cabins are without cutting any tree, but then they thought that's a wonderful place for training not only the children, to discover the forest in a live way. It has a beautiful small lake also, but it's a good thing for retreat. They built a retreat for 50 people, not cutting any tree, and so compatible with the environment that you can, if you are familiar, if we remember the picture of the general head of the Corps of Engineers, the fatigue uniform. It's a camouflage, so to say, in terms of architectural construction, that you cannot see it, and it's there. So I said, these people gave to us a lesson, not a preaching, a lesson in environment. by sacrifice and by the insistence. The neighboring city, town, people fought, you cannot imagine how much, not to allow them to have the retreat center. The people of the community said, don't worry. After the final stage of construction, and when they saw what happened, they said, well, this is a miracle in the forest. We were fighting not against a miracle. We fought against one of the ugly constructions that interfere with nature. You people produce a miracle. We are really bowing in front of you and revere you for what you did, for the community, for the forest, and for the children. I thought of just mentioning this is, sometimes I have the feeling here we are producing a big volume, bold typing, beautiful statistics, pictures. Sometimes there might be a need of some footnotes, if much smaller print. I thought of adding a footnote to the big volume here, so that the people sometimes might, if they want to rest their eyes, go to a smaller print, paradoxically, not to a bigger, and just enjoy the potential that is given to human beings. Sorry for becoming a bit on the preaching side, but I have to tell you that with this symposium, once again, I discovered a relationship between religion and science, which I never thought of. A common element, brilliance in preaching by scientists. Thank you.
We are honored by your presence. We are instructed by your examples. And we go forward with a faith that is embedded in both deep religiosity as well as the quest, as the story I suggested earlier of those who go forward without having a firm grasp of where they're going, but we know we have leadership, and that gives us a dramatic face towards this uncertain future.